Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander viewers are advised that the following program contains images and voices of people who have died.
G'day, how's it going? It's Sass here. Let's check out what's making news. Today, our government said it won't be loosening its copyright laws. Why? Well, to try to protect Aussie creators from the rise of AI. Here's Ren to explain what all of that means and why it's such a big deal.
I want to write a good book, something a lot of people will buy. Harry Potter! That did super well.
Thomas, you can't just rewrite Harry Potter.
Why not?
Copyright.
Copyright laws protect original writing, music, art from being, well, copied. They matter because they let creators control how their work is used.
Without them, someone could copy your stuff without asking.
My work has been stolen.
AI had created a book with my name on it.
Yeah, to learn, AI models need tons of data. So they're fed heaps and heaps of our paintings, our books, our films. The problem? A lot of that content is copyrighted, and artists are spotting their work in AI creations without permission.
So why are we talking about this?
Yeah, good question.
Well, earlier this year at the government's Productivity Summit, there was a lot of talk about AI.
One big idea? Let AI models train on Aussie creators' work for free.
Tech companies said this would boost productivity, but many creators were worried. Today, Attorney General Michelle Rowland made the government's position clear.
We will not be entertaining a text and data mining exception.
Yep, moving forward, the government says tech companies won't be allowed to train AI models on Aussie work without permission, which is a big deal.
Harry Potter and the Bill Officer's Pone. That's not copyrighted.
Yeah, nice try.
Well, if you live in Victoria or Queensland, you might be a little bit soaked after the weekend after parts of the east coast were hit by big storms. Victoria saw its biggest rainfall in 18 months, with flooded streets and more than 25,000 people left without power. The SES said it received more than 600 calls for help, and the Bureau of Meteorology confirmed a tornado swept through the western suburbs. In Queensland, tens of thousands were also left without power, as whipping winds brought hail and knocked down trees. Today marks 40 years since Uluru was handed back to its traditional owners. It was a big turning point for Indigenous rights and recognition. Here's Kushi to explain why.
Every year, hundreds of thousands of people travel from across Australia and the world to see Uluru. It's one of Australia's most iconic natural landmarks. And this year, it was a huge moment for Aboriginal land rights because it was the 40th anniversary of the handback of Uluru. Uluru is a sacred site to the Anangu people, the traditional owners of the land. But in the 1970s, when Uluru-Kata Tjuta became a national park, the Anangu people couldn't claim it back under the Northern Territory's land rights law. Then in October of 1985, after decades of calls from Indigenous leaders, the Hawke Government handed the ownership of Uluru-Kata Tjuta back to the traditional owners.
The old people got it back, my father and all those kidpies, all those old people.
This year, many people travelled to commemorate the 40th anniversary of that event, including Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese.
This was a significant event 40 years ago of the Commonwealth of Australia handing back land here to the Anangu people.
All the people coming here to celebrate this rock. It's for everybody.
Ooh, now to some stories that are all larger than life. Oops, my bad. First to San Francisco for a sandcastle building competition. The event sees students team up with architects and engineers to make these massive sand sculptures.
And you have to add a lot of water for it to stand up and be stable so it doesn't dry out.
This year's theme was Level Up, so you might recognise some video games in the designs. Now to Chile, where more than 2,000 people took part in this huge clothing exchange to promote sustainable fashion. The event actually set the Guinness World Record for the world's largest clothing swap, which everybody was pretty excited about. I mean, look at the smile on this one. Finally to Darwin.
I want the mangoes in me.
Where, if you couldn't tell by the song, these people were celebrating mangoes at a whole festival dedicated to the fruit.
We love mango!
The big event of the day was this mango eating competition, with the winner scoffing down one mango every 15 seconds. Impressive. Well, that's all we have time for today, but we'll see you tomorrow. Bye! This is interesting, isn't it? Oh.